Welcome to our channel Storm Rider. The 2025 Mitsubishi L300 Minibus is back, and it's bringing with it a trusted reputation built on decades of durability and reliability. If you're in the market for a no-nonsense, workhorse minibus that gets the job done without flashy gimmicks, the new L300 might just be what you're looking for. In today's video, we're going to break down everything you need to know, from its design and features to how it performs on the road. So whether you're a small business owner, fleet manager, or just someone interested in practical transport solutions, this review's for you. Let's start with the exterior. Mitsubishi has kept the classic boxy shape of the L300 intact, which is actually one of its biggest strengths. This isn't a vehicle designed to turn heads on the boulevard, it's engineered for functionality. That upright, squared-off profile maximizes interior space and makes loading passengers or cargo far easier. The large side windows offer excellent visibility for passengers and make the cabin feel more open. In this 2025 version, Mitsubishi has added a few subtle design updates, like sharper headlights with integrated LEDs, a cleaner front grille, and slightly more aerodynamic lines along the sides, but the core visual identity is unmistakably L300. It's instantly recognizable to anyone familiar with the model's long-standing presence in Asia, Africa, and Latin America. Under the hood, the 2025 L300 is powered by a 2.2-liter turbocharged diesel engine. This engine has been tuned for better fuel efficiency and reduced emissions while still delivering the torque needed for a fully loaded minibus. It produces around 100 horsepower and a respectable 200 Nm of torque. Now, those numbers may not seem mind-blowing, but remember, this is a vehicle optimized for low-end pulling power and long-term durability, not speed. The 5-speed manual transmission is smooth and reliable, giving drivers good control whether you're in city traffic or climbing a steep mountain road. One of the biggest performance highlights is how well the L300 handles heavier loads. Whether it's packed with 15 passengers or loaded with cargo, it maintains stability and offers surprisingly solid road manners. The suspension setup is basic but effective, leaf springs in the rear and a double wishbone front suspension. It absorbs bumps fairly well, although the ride can get a little bouncy on rough terrain. But again, that's par for the course in this vehicle class. The steering is light, which helps in tight urban areas or when maneuvering through crowded streets. Moving inside, the interior of the 2025 L300 minibus is Spartan but functional. Don't expect plush materials or fancy screens, this is a workhorse, not a luxury van. However, Mitsubishi has made subtle improvements to improve comfort and ergonomics. The dashboard has been slightly modernized with easier-to-read gauges, and there's now a basic infotainment system with USB and Bluetooth connectivity. Air conditioning is available in higher trims, and the airflow is strong enough to keep passengers comfortable even in tropical heat. The seating layout is typically configured for 15 people, including the driver. The bench-style seats are simple but reasonably comfortable for short to medium-length trips. One nice touch is the sliding door, which is wide and smooth operating, making entry and exit easier, especially in tight parking spots. There's also good headroom and legroom considering the vehicle's compact footprint. For fleet operators or schools, this ease of access and passenger space is a major selling point. Safety-wise, the 2025 L300 now includes some much-needed updates. While it's still pretty basic by modern standards, Mitsubishi has added anti-lock braking, ABS, and dual front airbags as standard. There are also reinforced body panels for added crash protection, and seatbelts for all passengers. It doesn't have high-tech driver assistance features like lane keep assist or adaptive cruise control, but for a vehicle in this price bracket and purpose category, that's expected. Now let's talk fuel economy. Something that really matters for businesses operating multiple vehicles or racking up long distances daily. The 2.2-liter diesel engine is impressively frugal, averaging around 13 to 15 kilometers per liter depending on driving conditions and load. That makes it one of the more fuel-efficient options in the minibus segment, and a very attractive choice for cost-conscious buyers. The fuel tank is also generous enough to minimize stops, which is great for longer rural routes or intercity trips. When it comes to maintenance and durability, the L300 has a legendary reputation. It's known for being easy to fix, with widely available parts and a robust support network, especially in Southeast Asia and Africa. Mechanics are familiar with it, and repairs are typically straightforward and affordable. That's a huge benefit for small fleet operators who can't afford extended downtimes. The simplicity of the engine and chassis also makes it more resistant to issues caused by poor road conditions or less than ideal fuel quality, which is often a concern in developing regions. Let's touch on pricing and value. The 2025 Mitsubishi L300 Minibus is competitively priced, and when you factor in its low running costs and long lifespan, it delivers strong value for money. It's not packed with features, but everything you really need is here, and it's all wrapped in a proven, practical package. Mitsubishi also offers various body configurations, from cargo vans to chassis cabs, so it's a versatile platform for all sorts of business uses, from delivery services to shuttle transport. So, what's the bottom line? The 2025 Mitsubishi L300 Minibus isn't trying to be flashy. It's not chasing trends or loading up on unnecessary tech. Instead, it focuses on what really matters: reliability, space, efficiency, and practicality. It's the kind of vehicle that businesses and organizations rely on day in, day out, because it just works. If you need a minibus that prioritizes substance over style and delivers great value over time, the L300 remains a top contender in its class. Sure, it might not have the sleek modern interiors or cutting-edge features of more expensive rivals, but for many people, especially in commercial and utility sectors, that's exactly what makes it perfect.